Hey, welcome back. For today's adventure, we are in the Cameron Highlands, and that's in the middle of Malaysia. We're gonna go do some hiking and maybe check out some tea plantations that are here. If you're visiting the Cameron Highlands, they do have their version of Uber, which is called Grab. However, it can be a little difficult to get one because there's not that many drivers here. So we did rent a scooter for the day. Ta-da! It was 70 ringgit, which is about $14 to rent it for 24 hours. So now we're gonna go do some hiking.
We're gonna go to the Mossy Forest. It's supposed to have a ton of like really unique flowers, and it's just covered in moss and ferns, and it's beautiful.
Sounds good, let's do it. To get to the Mossy Forest, you have to walk up this huge hill. I say walk because the scooter rental companies tell you that you're not allowed to drive up here. But so far, I think the scooter could have made it up here just fine. But if you're caught doing it, then they keep your deposit, which is a whole $20. So I don't know, maybe scooter up this hill at your own risk. We probably should have. It's pretty steep. It is uphill literally the entire way. So at least it's gonna be downhill all the way back. 2.5 miles uphill, but we finally made it. And I'm drenched in sweat.
I'm very out of breath.
We're currently doing the boardwalk. It costs 30 ringgits per person, so that's $6. You can buy your ticket right at the entrance to the boardwalk.
It's so mossy.
Pretty crazy. You can see off one side of the mountain. The other side, completely fogged in. It's like we're on an island in the clouds.
The fog at the top of the mountain created this beautiful, eerie vibe. Although the forest is absolutely beautiful to visit, the 2.5-mile hike to get up there probably isn't worth it as the boardwalk is pretty short. So we would recommend either driving up and possibly losing your deposit if you did get a bike, or they also do Jeep tours through the forest. This is a little bit more of an expensive option, but could be really cool as well. After the hike back down from the Mossy Forest, we headed to the first tea plantation. We chose to start at the Boh Tea Center because it's directly across from the parking for where we parked to go to the Mossy Forest. We saw quite a few Jeeps parked here as well, so we think that this might also be where the Jeep tours start.
So we're gonna taste some tea. What do you have there?
Tea taric and white coffee. I don't know if I said that right, but it is hot and it looks good and it smells good. It's really good.
After we tasted the tea beverages, now it's time to taste the tea ice cream.
Green tea is like my favorite. That's amazing.
While you're sampling your tea and ice cream, you also get this spectacular view. So the tea plantations are really big here, and so are strawberries. So now we're at a little cafe that serves strawberry everything, including strawberry rice. Give it a try. The strawberry rice was not all that impressive. It was mostly just pink rice, but the strawberries themselves are delicious. So after lunch, we decided to go pick a few of our own. The strawberry plantation, we were picking our own strawberries. Like so. So we picked our own strawberries, and this is how many strawberries we got, and a jar of chocolate sauce for a little less than $5.
Our next stop was the Cameron Valley Tea Plantation. This one's really cool because there are actually a couple different locations that are right next to each other. Because of this, the tea fields are just absolutely massive and seem to go on forever. It had started to rain and was pretty cold, so we decided to get a cup of hot tea, and it was absolutely delicious.
And here at the tea plantation, the tea just flows like water. Look at that, river of tea just running through the valley. It's like Willy Wonka's tea factory.
For a small fee, you can walk through the tea fields, and this is great for getting photos.
We're just out walking around the tea fields. It's really beautiful out here, especially since it stopped raining. If you're going to be visiting the Cameron Highlands and you're looking for a place to stay, we'll put a link for the hotel that we used in the description of the video. We were staying at the Zetter Suites. It was about $35 a night, and we get basically a one-bedroom apartment, which seems like a pretty good deal. We were pretty hungry after the day's adventures, so we went over to the all-you-can-eat buffet. This kind of meal is called steamboat, and you pick out all the raw meat and put it around the outside of this. The boiling thing in the middle was for vegetables and seafood, and then you kind of grill your own at your table. I don't know if this is something they do all over Malaysia or if this is a Highlands thing. We had a lot of fun in the Cameron Highlands, but be sure and hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss our next adventure on the beautiful island of Langkawi.